who has donated his talents to the Salvation Army tonight. Anthony grew up in Bristol. He's a graduate of Virginia High School, and he has been performing since he was in elementary school. So he's been providing music and singing for about 35 years. I first heard him and the three King University students that perform typically with him. They couldn't be here tonight. But even though they couldn't be here, Anthony said, "I will come." And they performed at the Rotary Club. And when we were talking about this, the organization of this event with Bob Levins, one of the first things that came up, is that we spent too much money last year. What can we do about it? The Salvation Army is very conscious about making every dollar count. And Anthony came to my mind. And we are just very blessed to have him. And I just want to welcome Anthony to come up and share his musical talents with us tonight.
Thank you for those kind words. I was telling Tom when we were having dinner, I said, a good majority of these folks in this room I have played for at some point in time. And one of the young ladies with the band, she came up to me and asked me, was I Anthony? Did I go to Virginia High? And I said, yeah. She said, you look a little different. We both do a little bit, no, not by much. I didn't plan on doing this particular song until I sat back there and listened to some of the things that the gentlemen were speaking about. And this is a song that's very near and dear to my heart. And I'm a crier sometimes, so you have to look over me. And we all can thank the Lord for His blessings on us.
They are so wrong.
thank you. The song choices I've picked out tonight are some of my favorites, and some that I know are some of the guest favorites, and I'm going to do it for you. This is a song that is called I Can't Even Walk Without You Holding My Hand. Tom had mentioned, how many of you may have heard the group Chosen Harmony he was speaking of earlier? Some of you? Yeah. What he was talking about there, just to give you some little brief history on myself, most of you know me that I played in Bristol for a long time. And my father came here in 1966 to a little church on Key Street on the Bristol, Virginia side. I was 3 years old. And we've been here ever since. However, we relocated from Key Street and built a church in 1969. And I'm a preacher's son. And I don't know if you noticed, I went for the chicken buffet. It's very important. So, my mother was the song leader, and she insisted that I learn to do piano and sing, as well as my brother. He also plays and sings, and I have a sister that plays and sings. So we were the musicians for the church. It was built right in. But over the years, I got a little rambunctious, and I wanted to do my thing with it for a while. But in 2009, the Lord saw fit to give me an opportunity to get back to where I belong. And a lot of you, and some of you sitting here, used to give me that speech that I knew what I was supposed to be doing and needed to be doing it. But through that encouragement and thinking about things like that a lot, the Lord gave me an opportunity to come back to Him, and Came back to him in 2009. But along with that came, started out 3 16-year-old young men that wanted to sing. And they joined me for a while, and I said that I wouldn't have chosen to sing with them, nor would they have chosen to sing with me. And thus we named the group Chosen Harmony. But the whole blessing and the whole entire thing to Chosen Harmony, not only have I been able to find my way back home, is I also had the pleasure of sharing the stage with my own son, who is going to be graduating king here in 2 weeks. His name is Chris, and he will be full-time music minister at Central Christian when he gets done. So the Lord's blessed me in so many ways. And my son told me the other day, he said, "Dad, if you'd have made that decision a little bit further back, look where what you might be doing now." So he's my inspiration. So I hope you enjoy this song. Primarily the stuff I grew up on is Gaither type stuff, so I hope I've got some Southern Gospel fans here. This is one that Bill Gaither and the vocal band is doing, and I fell in love with this one. From the onset of time, for the chains of defeat, there's no key told you, me and my brother and my sister, we were the musicians, and sometimes we had the honor of changing things up a little bit. This is a familiar hymn that you'll know. This is kind of how we did it. Years I spent back to and right, carrying out my Lord's crucified. Though it not was for me, He died. Oh, Calvary, well, mercy, there was great grace, was free. Pardon, there was multiplied to me. There my birth, hope, and liberty at Calvary. Now I give to Jesus everything. Now I gladly own Him as my King. Now my rapture's open on this thing of Calvary. Well, mercy, there was great grace, was free. Pardon, there was multiplied to me. There my birth, hope, and liberty at Calvary. Mercy, there was great grace, was free. Pardon, there was multiplied to me. There my birth, hope, and liberty at Calvary. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Mom used to kind of get on us sometime when you got a little crazy like that. Hey. I'm going to send this out to a very dear friend of mine who rolled me out of the hospital in February after I had surgery. I went in November, I had to have my gallbladder removed. And the surgeon told me later that that was really a miracle for me because they found a spot on my left kidney that was 3 centimeters. And I had to go back in February for them to remove that spot. Well, that spot turned out to be, they removed my left kidney. But I say it was in God's time that I went in November with a gallbladder. Just like most of us guys do, we put off and put off and put off. And God allowed me to put off till the right time so they would see that spot on that CT scan. And He said that it was small enough that when they took the kidney, they got it all. I saw Debbie Watson here tonight. I don't think I've seen her since you rolled me out to Bristol Hospital. I told her, I said, I've been a little lazy and I've gained a little more weight than I should. And she said, well, you look good. I said, that's because I've shaved. And she saw me like that. This is a favorite song of Betty's, and I'm going to send it out to you, okay? Mistakes I often slip, just common flesh and bone. But I'll prove someday just what I say. I'm of a special kind. When He was on the cross, I was born His mind. The look of love was on His face, and the thorns were on His head. what I was thinking. I sung the other night for a gathering at Grace Point Church on the Bristol, Tennessee side. And had a drummer with me that night. And I sang and sang and sang and sang, and I didn't check with nobody at the time. And I quit an hour and a half later. So that's why I decided to ask. I don't know. But they were into it, and I was too, so. I think this is fitting that I close with this one.
Start again, just my children and my
this night, and we appreciate you hosting us and having us here in your building. So thanks to them. I don't know if Ruthie Blair can hear us, but food does not magically appear. She has been working diligently, and along with the folks that help her, a big thunderous round of applause for Ruthie. With that. Also to Mark Israel, thank you for being with us and sharing your message with us this evening. I think we have a lot of the folks who do something in this room, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm honored to be a part of it. And last but definitely not least, I want to thank Captain Joe Urban and Captain Melissa Urban. They have truly worked tirelessly, and they get up daily and help the folks in this community and ask for our help, and a big round of applause to them as well. We are adjourned. Have a very safe trip home, and thank you again.
Hey, thank you for your help, Tom.
Sit here and be entertained by incredible music.
Thanks for your help.
I know your son Chris. I didn't realize that we used to be last night. Chris coached my son at baseball years ago.
Wow.
Had a great season.
Chris loves ball. Right before he started, he was talking about
That was wonderful as usual. It was. Tell your wife I said
I'll do that. She would have been here Sunday morning. Very good. Thank you.
thank you so much, Anthony. I'm Tom quite believe you.
Okay.
Our son Josh sang the microphone stuff.
Oh, Chris.
Always loved him. I'm familiar with it. Near Tyson. Went through the MBA program and visa allows her to work. She's working out
Graduate this year.
last year. Yes, sir.
My son will graduate this year.
It's a very nice story. What did I do for seeing my son?
I didn't look at it because I'm just a couple hundred. I started crying. I know. They lose that. See, my son, where he's at Temple. No, they do two services. They do at 9 o'clock for the young people. I think that's great that they make the young people get out at 9. And then the conviction is the rest. And he does both.
And I go to Bristol, but I think I'd like to go to Young where they play some music
Yeah.
instead of just, but your son's not with you.
No, not tonight. Just couldn't be with me. The whole group couldn't be with me.
Well, you were wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And say hi to Mike.
I'll do that.
Tell him just out of high school. I was up there forever.
I remember seeing.